Yo, what is up, everybody? It's JD, and welcome back to another story time. All right, so we're doing this differently. I'm recording my audio after the fact, so here's some beautiful looking Street Fighter V footage that I got for you guys from the beta that happened recently. All right, but let's not worry about that. Ooh, Zangief though. Okay, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about this story. So today I want to tell you about kind of like not really my first fight, but maybe. No, it's kind of like my only fight. I never really fought anybody, but this is a story about me fighting and getting suspended in elementary school. Yes, at the ripe old age of 10. Good old 10 years old. I believe it was 1999, right? 1999. I was born in 1988, 1980, 89, 90, 98. I don't know what year it was. I just remember I was a fifth grader. So let me break down the story like this. I was in this class where the class was split among two grades. I was in a class where I was a fifth grader, but the other half of the class was fourth graders. So our teacher was teaching both fourth and fifth graders. And in this class, I didn't really have any problems with anybody. Everybody was pretty cool. But I remember this one kid who was pretty freaking annoying. And I guess we had recess this one day, right? And during recess they give you or give one of the people in the classroom the option to be I guess the ball boy, and that boy or girl or bag, they get to pick up all the balls after recess and lunch and all that stuff. I just realized we had recess. Do you guys realize that? Wow. A time before lunch where you could just go outside and kick it for a little bit? That sounds crazy to me in my head right now. That's like nap time for big kids. All right, so during recess or whatever, I think it was lunch. After lunch, my homeboy, why did I say that? My buddy Juan, right? Was his name Juan? I think it was Juan. He was the ball boy. I was not the ball boy. This other kid was also not the ball boy, the annoying kid. I was, balls were, I don't know, the recess or lunch was ending, and my buddy Juan was like, yo, hey, JD, throw me the ball, man, I gotta put him in the bag. And I was like, I don't know why he has that deep-ass voice. Hey, yo, JD, hey, throw me the ball, homie. I got you, dog. Hey, yeah, thanks, man, hand me that. All right, man. So, yeah, whatever. I was dribbling the basketball, or it was a handball, I don't remember, but I was dribbling it, and out of nowhere, this kid, I don't know the kid's name. I really don't remember it, but off the top of my head, let's just go with a random name. His name would be like, I don't know, Trevor. All right, so this kid Trevor came out of nowhere from behind me while I'm dribbling the ball, and he was like, "Give Juan the ball back!" And he started like poking me in the back, but not with just like one of his fingers. He had all of his fingers like stiff and erect. That's super weird to say. And he was just jamming them into the back of my back. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do. And I don't know why this was my first reaction, but I dropped the ball. I turned around and I shoryuken this kid in the stomach. I was just like, shoryuken. I mean, I wasn't. I just uppercutted him. Like, I just turned around. Think about somebody like punching you in the back, even though he wasn't punching me, he was poking me. And think about somebody doing that, and then you just turning around and just uppercut, combo, combo breaker. I did that. He instantly, I guess, got the air knocked out of him and started like almost crying. He was like, oh God. He's like, it feels like you punched me in the heart. And I was like, oh shit. And cause he went from messing with me to me, I guess, messing with him. And then, him looking around for an adult. And I'm like, yo, no, dude, bro, it's cool, dude. Just relax. He's like, no, I gotta tell somebody. And I was like, no, man, I'm not trying to get in trouble. So, I really wasn't trying to get in trouble. And at that moment, that's when JD knew he fucked up. So, because I was like, yo, look, how about this? I'll take you to the office. We'll take you to the nurse. She'll look at you. And then we're going to go back to class. He's like, okay. And I think we went up to one coach. And mind you, back in the day, I used to do this job. It was called LA Best. And I didn't realize they had them in my school too. And we did go up to a coach and like, or pass by a coach, and he was like, hey, what's wrong with Trevor? And I was like, I accidentally hit him. And he was like, he didn't want to deal with it. So he's like, oh, well, go to the office and take him to the nurse. And I was like, yeah, that's a plan. So we're heading to the nurse. And by the time we get there, we're sitting down in the room. Man, this dude's, he's breathing all deep in the freaking nurse's office. He's like, I'm like, dude, there is no shock after my punches, bro. I'm not that strong. And then out of nowhere, while we're sitting there in the office, I'm a 5th grader, right? There's this teacher, really weird teacher, kind of looked like he was kind of I don't know, he had a mustache, kind of creepy ass teacher. He passed by and he was like, what happened here? And I was like, his stomach hurts because I accidentally hit him. And then he was like, you hit him accidentally, eh? Oh, well, I hope this doesn't ruin your chance of going on the 5th grade field trip to Washington, D.C. And I was like, yo, fuck you, teacher. What do you mean? Better not mess with going there. And he was like, well, we'll see. And then he just walked away. I was like, fuck that teacher. All right, so then we finally we were supposed to go to the nurse, yo. The nurse checked him out, but then we ended up waiting for the principal. I don't know how that happened. But out of nowhere, we ended up, like, I think they said, oh, you hit him? Well, you got to go talk to the principal after the nurse. And I was like, well, no, we don't need to do that. And he was like, no, we're good, dude. I'm good. Oh, God, my heart. And I'm like, shut up, Trevor. And then we ended up going to the principal's office. And mind you, now that I'm looking back at it, man, all these adults, they just did not have the time for this shit. Because I remember getting into the principal's office and the lady looked at us and she was just like, what happened? And I was like, mind you, I'm sweating balls here. I'm like, shit, we're gonna get in trouble, Trevor. Fuck you, dude. He's all like, oh, man, I should have just taken it like a champ. I'm like, yeah, you should have. And then the principal's all like, so what happened here? And I'm like, he was poking me on the back, so I turned around and tried to get him off me, and I accidentally hit him. And she's like, okay, well, you're both suspended. And we're like, what? What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? She's like, yeah, go wait in the office. I'll call your parents, whatever, call your parents, tell them to come pick you up early, or tell them to pick you up right after class, and you got to go home. And then, and mind you, not just for the day suspension, she was like, you guys are both suspended for a week from the playground. So it wasn't really suspended from school, it was suspended from the playground, meaning we couldn't stay there after school. Which you might be saying, that's not a big deal, JD, but for my parents who worked, it's like, nah, fuck that. We need our kid to stay after school in the extracurricular activities because we have to work until, we can pick them up. So, man, that shit was uncomfortable. And then I remember going home that day and walking into my mom's car, and she was like, what's going on? How was your day? And then I was like, I turned to Sasuke. I was like, Mom. Or an anime character. I was like, I sound like Millhouse's dad. I was like, I got suspended. And she was like, what? What do you mean you got suspended? I was like, yeah, I accidentally hit this kid. So you and Dad are going to have to pick me up early for the rest of the week. And then they were like, I don't remember my punishment from home. I just remember being in trouble. And then I remember, like, later that week, my dad having to pick me up every day after class and him being like, gotta pick your dumb ass up. He didn't call me dumb, but he's like, gotta pick your ass up from class because you gonna hit somebody in the stomach. Why do you hit somebody in the stomach? God dumb, what kind of shit is that? That's dumb shit, John David. And I mean, he didn't really curse this much when I was a child. I just imagine him in this day and age telling me how dumb I was. And he was just like, yeah, they got me. We gotta get over here early in the afternoon. Gotta come after you. That's how my dad talks, guys, by the way, if you guys don't already know. And yeah, it was just weird, man. And then our final punishment for, like, fighting each other in the yard was we both were suspended from our class for a day and had to go sit with the 2nd grade class. So it was kind of like one of those things, like, if y'all gonna act like babies, we're gonna treat you like babies. So they put us in a 2nd grade, like, homeroom class for the whole day, and we had to help out and listen to these fucking shitty book reports from these kids about fucking the presidents, man. These kids were stupid. I mean, they were smart. They were 2nd graders. I was a 5th grader, so I thought I was above all that. I was like, man, yeah, I'm fucking 9 or 10 years old, bro. You can't tell me shit. But yeah, that was like my first fight, I guess. Super random, super interesting. I wonder where that kid is, that kid Trevor. And that kid Juan, like, that was his real name. He became like a fucking goon out of nowhere. Sorry, just to throw that into the back of the end of the story. He was the ball boy. I remember seeing him after high school or during high school. Man, he got tattoos and all kinds of weird shit and started like gangbanging. Woo, that was unfortunate. All right, guys. Well, if you enjoyed this story time, I hope you just hit that like button if you'd like to see some more story time. Leave me comments below if you have any suggestions for story time. Maybe like, I don't know, first time I did something, or story of how I got started somewhere, or first or second job. I don't know, stuff like that. It's kind of hard to come up with these off the top of my head because some of them I'm like, I forgot what happened in my life. But if you guys remind me, it always helps. But yeah, hit that like button for that. Share, links in the description below, including my vlog channel, guys, that I've been updating pretty frequently. I've actually been kind of daily vlogging lately, and my main channel is making a comeback in 2016. So go over there if you want to see some funny sketches, challenges, Q&A. We're starting the year off with a end of the year Q&A, so be on the lookout for that. And also be on the lookout for a 2015 highlight video for this channel. All right, I'm done plugging shit. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Please subscribe if you're new here. Run JD Run. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. Peace.